to another edition of the Sports Block. We are live here at Middle Creek High School for tonight's matchup between the Lady Mustangs of Middle Creek and the Lady Cougars of Apex. I'm Kevin Brunson. I'll be running play-by-play tonight. Joined here with Brian Hughes. And real quick, we're getting the starting lineups for both teams. So far for the Mustangs, we've got number 3, Justice White, and number 15, Sydney Smith. Tyler Ross is going to be called for the starting lineup, but obviously not being able to play due to ACL tears. Jasmine Scott, our next senior, and it is senior night here at Middle Creek. Number 32, Kimmy Pittman, last to be called out for the Mustangs. You know, I really expect it to be a great matchup tonight. Both teams like to run a lot. You know, they're going to break out in the fast break every chance they get. And the highlight player for the Cougars, number 12, Emily Sasser, is averaging 13 points per game. So she's going to be one to watch out on the floor. And for the Mustangs, you know, always a threat. Betsy Dorr, number 10, and number 21, Ayan Ali. Both can shoot very well from the perimeter. So they're going to be ones to watch on the floor for the Mustangs. And it looks like number 20, Tyler Ross, is actually going to see some minutes tonight, and very surprising.
Yeah, normally when players have an ACL injury, such as she did, it actually happened on the very first day of tryouts this season, which is a terrible thing to happen, to go through your senior season especially. She is supposed to technically be out still, I guess would be. But I guess Coach Betty wanted to put her in because it is her senior night, and if you see her right now, she's not doing anything too physical. I think that Coach Betty does want to get her some minutes, and that was her first shot of the season, I do believe. It is her second, and she makes it.
And just like that, number 10, Betsy Dorr, will check in for Tyler Ross, getting a lot of love from her teammates. Her first points of the season. And it's very unfortunate that she was out all season with that ACL tear, because you know it probably would have been a different story for the Mustangs had she been able to play.
Yeah, if you missed the senior night ceremony before the game started and you heard them list off of her stats, she was named to all different kind of district teams. She had an amazing stat line, and she ended up being, I think it was 1 out of only 19 players in the state's history to actually have gotten a stat line like that. And that was without her even playing her senior season. So with her playing her senior season, that could have been completely different. And she could have, I'm not saying that the Lady Mustangs needed a huge turnaround this season, because they have played very good, but she just would have boosted that, and they would have been able to play a heck of a lot better.
And right off the bat, we've got Apex leading the Mustangs 4-2. Betsy Dorr is trying to work down low. Mustangs are swinging around the perimeter. Justice White looking to penetrate, kicks it back out to Dorr. Jump shot no good. Be a big physical rebound by number 32 for the Cougars. And Jasmine Scott will be called for the foul. This will be her first tonight. It looks like the Cougars are going to try to work the ball down low as a part of their game plan. The travel will be called on number 22. Justice White hands off to Sydney Smith. Jump shot no good. Rebounded by Kimmy Pittman. Putback's no good. Fight for the rebound. It's being brought down by Tiffany Finley. And another travel called on the Cougars. It's number 10, Maya Castanero, called for the travel. Betsy Dorr swinging it to Sydney Smith. Throws it out of bounds. A miscommunicated pass from Smith to White. Castanero swings it to number 22, looks down low. Finley fighting for the ball, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Sydney Smith. See what the Mustangs can do. Justice White gets it to Dorr. Baseline jumper's no good. Rebound by Finley. And the Cougars are going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. Just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Mustangs trail the Cougars 4-2. Very good defensive game so far. There's been a couple turnovers for both teams, but nothing to impact the game as of yet. Another travel is going to be called. And Castanero. The Mustangs will inbound. Betsy Dorr is looking for a teammate. Finds Justice White, who started the game out without her face mask on. She broke her nose about 2 weeks ago against Carey. She started the game with no mask, but has put it on, so it might be giving her a little trouble. Apex looks to score in transition. Castanegro's shot is good, putting the Cougars up 4 now. And Justice White penetrates and gets a foul called on Tiffany Finley. It's going to be her first. Substitution for the Cougars. Number 23, Kiera Brown, checks out. Number 11 checks in for the Cougars. Jump shot by Kimmy Pittman's just out. She gets her own rebound, dumps it down to Sydney Smith. Gonna be working hard for the shot. I believe. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow stays with the Mustangs. Betsy Dorr is going to inbound under her own basket. High pass to Sydney Smith. Justice White going down. And a foul is going to be called down low. Number 32, Tiffany Finley, with her second foul of the game. And Justice Light go to the line, shoot 2. First shot is no good. Number 25, Bree McCrimmon is going to check in for number 32, Kimmy Pittman. White's second shot no good, rebounded by Castanegro. The Cougars look to run on the fast break. Betsy Dorr, great defense. And pass goes out of bounds, going to give the ball to the Mustangs. Tatiana Miller is going to bring it up for the Mustangs. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow points to the Cougars. The pass goes out of bounds. Tipped off Justice White. Backcourt violation will be called on the Cougars. Betsy Dorr, great defense on number 23. And Bree McCrimmon with a great pick, getting Tatiana Miller open for the pass. McCrimmon's look to drive. Mustangs are going to swing the ball around, getting McCrimmon open down low. And Castanegro comes up with a good block. Tatiana Miller down low. Finds Sydney Smith. Betsy Dorr looks to drive, cutting McCrimmon. He kisses it off the glass for an easy 2. Cutting the Mustangs back in. Apex leads 6-4. Just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And a timeout will be taken by the Cougars. So we're going to take another quick break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. Back with 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Middle Creek trails by 2 to the Cougars. Apex has possession of the ball. And Justice White's going to be called for a foul. Both teams with 2 fouls, 2 team fouls. With that, it's putting Middle Creek with 3 team fouls. Justice White, once again, with great defense, knocking the ball out of bounds. shot no good. Rebounded by Atiana Miller. She's going to look to push up the floor, get it to Betsy Dewar. White with a good pass down low to Sydney Smith, kicking it back out to Miller. Looking for Betsy Dewar down low. Sydney Smith just misses a layup. Pass out of bounds. Going to give the ball back to the Mustangs. And substitution for Middle Creek, number 11, Holly Height, checking in for number 3, Justice White.
We have a boys basketball update from the Tri-9 with Apex leading Middle Creek 14-9 at the end of the first quarter.
And the boys game is for first place in the conference.
And it always seems like in years past, every time Middle Creek and Apex play each other, it's always ending up being a really close and a really, really good game.
Castanegro with a good block. Closing seconds of the first quarter. Jump shot no good, rebounded by Castanegro. Going to go off her foot, giving it to the Mustangs with 32 seconds left. Could draw up something here to possibly put them up 1 or even tie the game. Ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Middle Creek. And a good block by Brea McCrimmon. It will end the first quarter with Middle Creek trailing by 2. Apex leads 6-4. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. And we're back, just about to start the second quarter. Tonight's game, Middle Creek down 2, Apex leads 6-4. Ashley Schink checked in for the Mustangs. Petty going with a very shooter line. We've got Schink, McCrimmon, Dorr, even Atiana Miller, great shooters. Fast break opportunity going down. Ball almost stolen by number 11 for the Cougars. It goes out of bounds just before she could save the ball. And there she comes up with the steal. Getting a foul called on Holly Height, her first. Substitution Kimmy Pittman checks in for number 5, Ashley Shink. Shot is good, putting the Cougars up by 4. On the drive, Atiana Miller gets the one to go.
Got another boys basketball score update with Holly Springs leading Lee County 22-7 at the end of the first quarter.
3-point shot by the Cougars is no good. Ball out of bounds off the Cougars. Holly's going to check in for Miller. Another steal by the Cougars in transition. The layup's good. Betsy Dorr kicks it to Ali. 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by Dorr. She goes up for a shot and fouled. And Betsy Dorr will take 2 shots. First shot's no good. And Justice White's going to check in for Holly Height. Dorr's second shot is good. Five seconds will be called on the Cougars. Betsy Dorr, great defense, and really, I think that's what's keeping the Mustangs in the game is the defense, by both Dorr and Justice White. Picks up her dribble. White's gonna drive, go up. Foul and 1. Justice White getting to the basket. She'll go to the line for 1 shot. Substitution, Ashley Shink's gonna check in for Ayan Ali. White shot no good, rebounded by the Cougars. Easy drive to the basket. Cougars push their lead to 3 over the Mustangs. Apex playing great exterior defense, not letting the Mustangs push the ball down low. Another easy layup for Apex. And another three-point opportunity for Justice White. She completes the three-point play. Shot no good, rebounded by McCrimmon. Mustangs look to run. Shot blocked. Door's gonna go in. Shot no good, rebounded by White. Betsy Dorr coming away with the loose ball. Kerman finds White in the corner. She's gonna circle around, look to drive, gets it to Dorr, jump shot. It's nothing but net, tying the game for the Mustangs, 14 apiece. Foul's going to be called on Kimmy Pittman. First shot is good. Second shot is good as well. Middle Creek right back in this game, so they're not going to let any lead get too great. As number 22 for the Cougars knocks down a big three. McCrimmon getting down low for a good 7-foot jumper. Crowd wanted a walk, but refs thought otherwise. Sydney Smith fighting for the rebound. Possession arrow stays with the Cougars. Another three-pointer for Apex. And then coming away with the steal. We look to score in transition. 10-foot jumper, no good, rebounded by White. Foul's gonna be called on number 13. Betsy Dorr brings it up the floor, finding McCrimmon. Kimmy Pittman has good position down low. Betsy Dore looks to inbound under the basket. Fighting for the loose ball. Pittman gets the ball down low. The foul's going to be called on number 22 for Apex. Substitution, Atiana Miller checks in for Bree McCrimmon. Pittman will shoot 1-and-1. First shot is no good. Apex spots up for three, no good. Rebounded by Betsy Dewar. Another block by Castanegro. Travel called on the Mustangs. The ball's going to go out of bounds off Justice White. Ball stays with the Cougars. Middle Creek coming up with the steal. Atiana Miller. Shot blocked by Castanegro. Pittman spots up the jump shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Loose ball. Pops it out to Betsy Dewar. There's going to be a foul called on the floor. Number 10, Castanegro for the Cougars will be credited for the foul. She's going to check out of the game.
Another update for the Apex Middle Creek boys basketball game. We have Apex leading Middle Creek 33-24 at halftime.
Another three is good by the Cougars, putting them up 5 with 20 seconds left in the first half. I think a big topic at halftime for Coach Petty is going to definitely be telegraphing passes. It seems right now that the Mustangs, are very predictable with their passing, and it's causing turnovers. Be a reaching foul called on number 11. be 1-1 for Atiana Miller. First shot is good. Second shot is going to go through as well. And Sydney Smith with good defense. This will be the end of the first half with Middle Creek trailing by 3, 22-25. We're going to take a break for halftime. We'll be back. You're watching the Sports Block. And we're back starting the second half as Middle Creek is down by 3. I really expect them to come out of the half, very energized with, they take a lot more shots. There wasn't very many shots put up by the Mustangs in the first half, so, I really expect them to shoot a lot more, and not just from the perimeter, but, work the ball down low.
Yeah, and another thing, it's their senior night. They're going to be pumped up throughout the entire game. You see how they haven't given up yet, and they're not going to until the game ends.
The biggest thing is just limiting the turnovers. They've been working very hard to get the ball down low, but it all comes to an end once they turn the ball over and no points are produced.
Yeah, you said earlier that Apex could see where Middle Creek was passing the ball to, and they could just get in between them and just get the ball to their side of the court. And you could see that throughout the entire first half. So let's just hope that they are able to mix it up a little bit now. We have a girls basketball score from the Tri-9, with Green Hope leading Panther Creek. Oh, Green Hope beat Panther Creek 66-32.
Apex in transition, looking to score. Finley gets the ball down low. Shot no good, rebounded by the Mustangs. And a foul was called on Justice White. The Mustangs are going to take a timeout, so we'll take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. Back. Apex has pushed the lead to 8. And one more free throw. Shot's good. Betsidor almost getting the ball stolen. Sydney Smith's going to fight for a shot and get called for a foul. Apex is going to bring in some subs. Betsidor really forced the inbound pass there. I'd like to see her get out somewhere else. That ball goes out of bounds. Gonna give it back to Middle Creek. Foul called on number 12. Bree McCrimmon's gonna check in for Kimmy Pittman. Sydney Smith gets it to Justice White in the corner. Back to Smith. McCrimmon's going to get called for a travel. And Petty certainly not agreeing with that call.
We have an interesting story about something that happened today. Cary High School actually had to forfeit a loss. They had to forfeit the game against Athens Drive today because Cary had 24 games played, including an endowment game, which is an out-of-conference game, and the max you can have is 23. And so playing tonight would have them at 25 games played on the season, so they had to forfeit for tonight, and that is both boys and girls. That leaves Cary boys with an overall record of 4-21 on the season, and the Athens Drive boys team is now 5-19 overall. And that'll put the Jaguars as the number 7 seed in the Tri-9 Conference Tournament.
going to be called on Tiffany Finley. Smith's first shot is good. Second shot just off the mark. Justice White's going to fight for the rebound. Possession arrow points to the Mustangs. Steal by the Cougars. Bree McCrimmon will be called for a foul. Inbound goes to Castanegro. Sydney Smith with a block on her. Door finds Smith down low, goes up, shot no good, looking for the foul. Atiana Miller, good anticipation, breaking up the pass. Apex looking to draw something up for the offense. Pump fake and a drive. Shot is up, no good. There's going to be a foul called down low. Number 15, Sydney Smith. Free throw is no good. Second shot will go through. Very acrobatic shot goes through for Bree McCrimmon. Mustangs look to run. McCrimmon goes down low, puts up a runner. Shot no good. Timeout's going to be taken by the Cougars. So we're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. back as Athens Drive just inbounded the ball. Middle Creek swapping up the defense, playing very tight man-to-man. And a long three-pointer is good, hitting nothing but net. McCrimmon drives and uses the backboard. Middle Creek down 8. Apex working the ball around the perimeter, working for a good shot. Another three-pointer, no good. Fight for the ball, Sydney Smith. Possession arrow points to the Cougars. Foul called. Number 25, Bree McCrimmon. It'll be her second. Shot good. Mustangs really need a scoring drive here. Boost a little momentum for them. And a foul called on Ayan Ali. You know, from here it looked like the player just tripped over her own foot. I'm not sure what the ref saw, but you know, for me it just looked like she tripped over her own foot. First shot is good.
That's going to give Apex a 10-point lead. The score is 37-27 with a minute 46 left in the third quarter. And it looks like we got number 5, Ashley Shank, coming in for number 21, Ayan Ali.
Second shot is good. And another turnover for the Mustangs. Starting to add up a little bit. Bree McCrimmon tried a little behind the back pass. And probably should have just taken that herself and gone up for the layup. Loose ball goes to the Cougars. And on a drive, all the way in, shot no good. A foul and one. Foul called on Sydney Smith. Timeout for the Mustangs. We're going to take a break. We're watching Sports Block. We'll be right back. back with 1:13 left in the third quarter of play. Apex leads 40-27 over the Mustangs. Number 11 for Apex completes an old-fashioned three-point play.
Apex now leads the Mustangs 41-27 with just over a minute left in the third quarter.
Ashley Shink puts up a jumper, no good. You know, from her body language, it looks like she just gave up on that shot. You know, you really want to see a player follow their shot, but you know, she knew it wasn't going in and just walked away from the play.
Definitely follow through with that shot, and that's going to be another 3 points for the Mustangs.
And I believe that's their first 3 of the game.
That's the shot Middle Creek needed to get them a little energized. But it looks like there will be a foul called on the Mustangs.
Substitution, Kimmy Pittman checks in for 25, 15, Sydney Smith. First shot is good. Second shot just off the rim. Turns into a three-pointer. You would have liked to see the over-the-back call there. It's very obvious it was over the back. Miller finds Pittman down low, shot no good. And with that buzzer, it's going to end the third quarter with Apex up 15 points. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. And we're back with the last 8 minutes of play. Apex leads 15, 45-30. And real quick, a boys basketball score from the Middle Creek Apex game. At the end of the third quarter, Apex leads Middle Creek 54-45. And Betsy Dorr is going to inbound from down low. Gets it to Pittman in the corner. Schenk finding Dorr down low. And a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow pointing to Apex. Shot no good. Mustangs look to score in transition. Schenk goes up for a layup and it's good. for the Cougars. Betsy Dorr driving down, puts up a shot, no good. And travel is going to be called and a technical foul on the floor. We'll wait and see who it's on. There's number 11 for Apex getting called for a technical. Shink's first shot, no good. Shink knocks down the second shot. Coach Petty for the Mustangs talking with the refs. Tatiana Miller drives in, puts up a shot, and it's good. Mustangs cut it to 10. There's going to be a foul called on Tatiana Miller. Very touchy foul called there.
Middle Creek with 10 team fouls. Every foul shot that Apex gets to take from now on will be automatic 2 shots. First one is no good. Second shot is also no good. Middle Creek can get the ball back in their possession.
Offensive foul called on Betsy Dorr, called a moving screen.
Another turnover for the Mustangs. It's going to be Apex ball again. 3 goes up. And it's no good. Apex can get the ball right back and is going to put it up. It's also no good. It's going to be a foul called. And it's going to be on Apex. It's going to be Middle Creek ball.
Foul is on number 32, Tiffany Finley, and she fouls out of the game. Jump ball tied up by Justice White. Possession arrow points to the Mustangs. Betsy Dorr is going to drive, get it to McCrimmons. It's going to go out of bounds on Bree McCrimmon. Sydney Smith checking in for Kemi Pittman. Good defense for the Mustangs. McCrimmon coming up with the steal and a reaching foul. Reaching foul called on the Cougars. The number 11, her third. Bree McCrimmon for 1-and-1. First shot no good. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Cougars.
A boys basketball update in the Tri-9. Holly Springs beat Lee County 62-47.
And another turnover gives the ball back to Middle Creek. McCrimmon drives to the hole. Shot no good. First shot, no good. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Justice White. Apex coming up with a steal. Jump shot no good. Rebounded by Sydney Smith. Mustangs look to run. Tatiana Miller's going to go in. Get it to Betsy Dorr. Puts up a three, and it's good! Mustangs back within 9. And a charge is called. Bree McCrimmon steps in and gets an offensive foul called. Great momentum turn for the Mustangs. Justice White drives in, puts up a shot, rims out. Sydney Smith with the rebound, goes up. Shot no good. Maybe a foul underneath. There's a lot of bodies, hard to tell. Cougars swing it, shot no good. Tatiana Miller with the rebound. Just under 4 minutes left. An overhead pass just out of the hands of Sydney Smith. Timeout's going to be taken by the Cougars. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. back with just under 4 minutes left. Middle Creek is cut within 9. A three-point shot has really become a big factor for the Mustangs. Defense needs to stay very strong right now for Middle Creek. Justice White stepping in, getting a steal, goes under, and a foul called on number 12. Justice White to the line to shoot 2. White's first shot, no good. Second shot, no good. Loose ball, Atiana Miller gets a steal, goes up for a shot, no good, loose ball. Once again, Mustangs coming away with a big opportunity. Miller goes up, and there's a foul called. The foul is going to be called on number 12 once again. Atiana Miller, line shoot 2. First shot is good. Second shot a little strong. Sydney Smith with an offensive rebound. Over the backboard, it's going to go out of bounds. Betsy Dorr playing very good defense. Ball out of bounds, giving it back to the Mustangs. Good court vision by Justice White. Bree McCrimmon going up and getting another foul called. And what the Mustangs are doing right now is exactly what Coach Petty wants them to do. You work the ball down low, get fouls called, and stop the clock. McCrimmon's first shot is good, putting the Mustangs within 7. McCrimmon's second shot, no good. Timeout taken by Apex, avoiding the 10-second call. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. And out of the timeout, Apex will inbound the ball. Just under 3 minutes left. Up by 7. Middle Creek is definitely on the hunt. There's going to be a foul called on Atiana Miller. Could have easily gone either way. Looked like a push-off, but Atiana Miller getting her hand in there, getting called for a reaching foul. Free throw, no good. Second shot is good. Increasing the lead to 8 now for the Cougars. Betsy Dorr puts up a floater. No good. Rebounded by Justice White. And there's going to be a travel called. Stuffs the pass. Just under 2 minutes. Apex still leads by 8. Inbound pass. Apex just looking for a open shot right now. Middle Creek playing great defense.
Apex is doing a great job doing what they're supposed to do right now, trying to run as much time off the clock as possible. They've been in possession of it for 30 seconds, and then looks like Middle Creek just forced a foul right there so they can try to get the ball back. It's going to be 2 shots for Apex. First shot is good. A substitution for Middle Creek. We have a final score for the Apex Middle Creek boys basketball game. Apex beat Middle Creek 70-56. Second shot for Apex is good. That's going to put the Cougars up 50-40 over the Mustangs with just over a minute left in the game.
Foul on number 12.
Looks like nobody in the crowd really expected that foul to be called.
White's first shot, a little strong. White's second shot strong, jump ball. Possession arrow points to the Mustangs. And they've got Ayan Ali in there right now, who's proved to be a great three-point shooter. So you might want to look for the ball to be in her hands. And Sydney Smith, the good 5-foot jumper. Mustangs are going to take a timeout, so we'll take another break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. Back. The first free throw is no good. We were just talking at the break that maybe Middle Creek might have fouled the wrong shooter, but you know, that first missed free throw, there's some hope. One of two goes through. Ali takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. This will be a foul. Stop the clock. Foul was called on Bree McCrimmon. First shot is good. Second shot is good as well. Ashley Shink for three, and it's good. Foul called. Middle Creek's only down 8. First shot's no good. Second shot no good. 15 seconds left. Middle Creek needs to hurry. The ball goes out of bounds off Justice White. And at the buzzer, Apex comes away with the win, 53-45. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. the final buzzer of tonight's game. Apex comes away with the win, 53-45. And the Mustangs made a great run there at the end, just a little too late. A couple big three-pointers by Ashley Shink and Betsy Dorr, I believe. But, just like I said, too little, too late. Good effort by both teams. I think turnovers were the biggest part for the Mustangs. Had they not had so many turnovers, it might have been a different outcome.
Yeah, I think the smartest play of the game was halfway through the fourth quarter when Apex called that timeout, because up until that point, Middle Creek was on a huge run, and they had limited Apex to only about 5 points, where they had about 12 or 13 just in those 4 minutes alone. But then once Apex called that timeout, they were able to rally up and finish off this game and just pull away with the victory.
It's kind of upsetting, though, being senior night here at Middle Creek. But, great season by all the seniors. You can't take away anything that they did. They really showed what they had this season. So congratulations to all our seniors. But, they're not done yet. The girls and also the guys, both varsity basketball squads are in the playoffs. So, we'll be broadcasting those as well. If you follow Sports Block on Twitter, we'll be tweeting out the dates for when the playoff games are. So make sure you tune in to those games. We'll be broadcasting. So for Kevin Brunson and Brian Hughes, thanks for tuning in, and we're out.